welcome to the Game of Beans. I'm RPXX, and today I'm just going to do a quick overview of some Mage specs for 1.11. So, one Storm Legion comes in what, like 2-3 weeks, so these specs will probably be dead anyway because you need probably Harbinger for all of your souls because it's just so awesome. So let's start. All these links will be in the description below for each one, but there will also be a link to our website where they have a whole guide with all the macros and a written guide instead of just looking at this, telling you which all abilities are useful and not to use. Okay, so let's start off with this tree. This is the 51 Elementalist. This is probably one of the best burst damage-ish we have on the dummies. It can do around about 5k DPS. It's pretty nice. Macro is really easy, and in raid and on the dummies your mana drain gets so fast, but in raids your mana is completely fine. There is go away, stupid thing. There is another one here. This has got 2 points in Archon for 2% more damage, or you could go in this one, which is 4% ignores armor, the target's armor and resistance. I'm not too sure. I haven't done much testing because I haven't had much time. So you could test between these two, which one's better. So what's next? 51 Pyros. This 51 Pyro is with Firestorm. So you have a little bit of AoE. Firestorm's been nerfed, as in how many people it targets and how much damage it does. Pretty gay, but oh well. Some AoE is better than none on some fights. This is the best way to do it, and in the description or on the website, on our website, that we better tell you how to do it. Basically, you've got Prime somewhere. I think it's on the here we go. You've got Prime, which gives you max stacks of combust, and then you have Flame Sigil, which converts all your combust into damage. So depending on how much stacks of combust you have, depending on how much extra damage you have for 20 seconds, which is quite nice. And also make sure when you use Fluminate and some other abilities that you have 5 stacks of combust, because you end up doing 20k plus with Fluminate on a crit, which is nice. The best thing about Pyro is it scales really well in raids. For example, on the first phase of Melforge, I did over 6k DPS, where on the Elementalist I only did like 4.5 because of the pet being gay. So you must, if you're DPSing, make sure you have both, see which one's best. I think Pyro might be better overall in raids, but as I say, I haven't had much, only done one raid since 1.11, so you have to keep on testing it out. Chloro lock. I just made a quick Chloro lock because I find dungeons so fucking boring using 51 Chloro. So I wanted a little bit of AoE, more damage, etc. So this was just more fun for me to run around in dungeons with. Next is Stormcaller. This is what I've got for Stormcaller for max AoE damage. I'm not too sure if it is, but I seem to do over 20k DPS in hammer now whenever on the trash, because I wanted to test out the AoE on this thing, which was quite nice. Eye of Storm. Make sure you have full charge, and make sure that you don't use any other charge consumers while it's off, because this will use all of it and it will do a lot of damage. I use where is it? Lightning Field, but I also use Storm Surge, switching between them, etc. So look on our website, see how I said it. I can't remember how I said to do it, but hopefully it should be okay. You just mess around with lightning forks basically, and the hailstorm and whatever. You should be fine. So next, Archon. This Archon one is basically Dom. So you've got the sheep if you need it. You've got the arresting presence if you need it. You've got quite a lot of intelligence and mana still, but you also have drain and one taken out of haste for the cooldown of collective command. You could take 2 out of the mana because you don't really need it and put it in there. It's up to you. This is how I went for it. So the next one, this one is what I found to be at the moment the best damage for Archon. So if you're Archoning and you want to do more damage, I think this is the best. I managed to do 3k on the dummies. Don't know if that's good or bad, but as an Archon, I think that's pretty nice. So next one for Chloromancer is yet again another one for improved leech mana, arresting presence just in case, and that kind of stuff, because it's kind of can become quite important, like on Leafius for example. Next one, this one I believe is, this one doesn't have Radiant Spores, so I believe this one would be best for raid healing. If you're a raid healer using 51 Chloro example, because I'm not too sure if the Chloro lock, wherever it went here, is actually really good at raid healing and raids anymore. So keep on using, I would say use this for now until Chloro Harbinger comes out, because that is an awesome spec to use. And if you, no, this one, and if you have one person that has the max endurance, I would advise this one person to have this, so that you can get the max out of Radiant Spores. You got it on for longer, you got more chance of it, you got your increased health, so you do heal more with the Radiant Spores. And that is pretty much it for the healing specs. Just looking at the specs here, make sure you go in the description below to check out all the specs here in front of your face or whatever, and then make sure you go on our website where all the written guide, what I quickly wrote down for my guild, will be in there. Sorry that there might be like spelling mistakes and slang written, but you know, oh well. So thanks for watching guys, see you later.